Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a certain piece of Ninjago history that may be revealed in Ninjago Crystalized. And of course, me being a longtime Ninjago fan, I've been waiting for this to happen ever since the character was introduced way back in Ninjago Season 2. I am, of course, referring to the character of the Overlord and the certain lore surrounding his origin. Considering everything that we know about the season so far, I believe Ninjago Crystalized will finally key audiences in as to where the Overlord comes from, who exactly he is truly, and what his origin story actually is. For today's discussion, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts as to what exactly the Overlord's origin could look like and how that may improve his character in the eyes of many Ninjago fans. I think finally doing this is an awesome way to build up that character's reputation and have him be more than simply a two-dimensional, all-knowing, all-evil Ninjago villain. Before we dive on into specifics though, I must give you guys a very heavy spoiler warning. Obviously, we have a little bit of context surrounding the Overlord's return in Ninjago Crystalized right now. However, we only have until episode 14, meaning that much of his storyline in Ninjago Crystalized especially has not yet been unfolded as of the time of recording this video. So if you have not seen those episodes just yet, once again, very heavy spoiler warning. So in terms of the Overlord's origin, like I said before the spoiler warning, I believe that if Ninjago Crystalized does actually decide to explore the origins of the Overlord, that will greatly improve his character and his image throughout the entire Ninjago community. Right now, the Overlord has a reputation among Ninjago fans for being a very dull Ninjago villain. Not in the sense that the Overlord doesn't do some cool things, I mean he definitely does and he totally is evil, but that's just it. His origin story is kind of ambiguous, and as such that makes his character a little bit boring. I think in terms of other villains across other media, I think an ambiguous backstory is helpful to an extent, but for the Overlord, it's hard for Ninjago fans to get a lock on him. I mean, sure, we know the Overlord is evil, I mean he's always been described as Ninjago's greatest darkness, but where exactly does that darkness come from? Fortunately, like I said, in Ninjago Crystalized, that origin may in fact be revealed. In fact, a lot of people have been warming up to the Overlord's character following episode 13 of Crystalized actually coming out. In fact, my comment section alone gave a ton of reasons as to why the Overlord is a good character now. And that's great to see, honestly. As a huge fan of the Overlord myself, and who's been a fan of the Overlord ever since day one, I think it's awesome to see more Ninjago fans grow to his character. However, like I said, why stop there? Why not dive into his origins beyond Crystalized and even before the events of Ninjago took place? I believe that if Ninjago Crystalized does decide to explore the Overlord's origin story, they will reveal what exactly his origin is, where he initially comes from, and what his relationship is to the first Spinjitzu master. I've theorized in previous videos that maybe the Overlord is some type of alternate version of the first Spinjitzu master, a failed combination of Oni and Dragon, so to speak, or he could just be entirely Oni. We have no idea as of the time of recording this video what exactly the Overlord's origins are, but no matter, I believe that in Ninjago Crystalized those origins will definitely be revealed to us, and I would find it very surprising if they weren't, to be honest. The season seems to have a really good storyline for the Overlord in store, so I hope they expand on his origins even more, maybe even giving us an entire episode dedicated to explaining the history of the Overlord, or maybe just explaining it as things go along. It's very impressive to see how much the community has warmed up to the Overlord, especially since he's only appeared in a few episodes of Crystalized so far. This season has the potential to bring the Overlord even further into the spotlight, and I for one can't wait to see how that turns out. So with that being said guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to my thoughts on this discussion. Leave a comment down below discussing what you think about the Overlord so far in Ninjago Crystalized, and if you weren't a fan of the Overlord during seasons 2 and 3, do you find yourself warming up to him now during Ninjago Crystalized? Leave all your thoughts down below. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Thanks a lot for watching everybody. My name is TannerFishies, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.